A few books talked about quite quickly. Look, there they are. Talk about them quite quickly.
Hi guys, my name is Miss Heidi and I work at the Howard County Library System's Miller branch, and I'm really excited to bring you some of the reading for second and third graders. Our first one is called Karl's New Beak, and it's written by Layla Nargi, and it's a nonfiction book about an African hornbill, and I think these guys are really fascinating. I wanted to show you a picture of what a real hornbill looks like, and you see how their beak goes here, because they go over 7 miles a day scavenging for food, and they need their beak to do that. But Karl here needed a new beak. He was missing part of his lower beak here, which meant that the zookeepers, this is at the Smithsonian Zoo in Washington, D.C., the zookeepers had to feed him because he couldn't scavenge enough food for himself. And so they were trying to figure out how to get him a new beak. This is what hornbills usually can do. They can even catch snakes. So first, they looked at skeletons of old hornbills to try to figure out how to build a new beak. And they tried plastic beaks. Do you believe that? The plastic beaks didn't work. And they looked at 3D printers then, and they were going to 3D print Karl a new beak. Wouldn't that be amazing if it worked? Do you think they were able to do it for Karl and build him a new beak so that he could scavenge for his own food? Read this awesome book to find out. The next book I want to tell you about is called Cranky Chicken. He looks pretty cranky, doesn't he? This is by Catherine Battersby, and it is a graphic novel, and it involves this queen of crank chicken and how she meets a worm. Do you think they become friends? I'm not sure. I just want to show you how cranky this chicken is. Look, cranky eyebrow, cranky eyes even, super sharp cranky beak, even cranky scratchy feet. What could make this chicken so cranky? Now you and I might have had cranky days, but this chicken is just cranky every single day. So do you think the cranky chicken can become friends with this really funny worm? Read it to find out. Okay, I have a first chapter book for you. This is from our Press Start series about the video games, but this one is called Game Over, Super Rabbit Boy. Uh-oh. In this game, Animal Town is in trouble. Meanie King Viking and his robot army are spreading no fun across the land. Only Super Rabbit Boy can save the day. But first, he must make it past sand traps, lava, and lots of robots. Will Super Rabbit Boy reach the final level, or do you think it will be game over? What do you think? Read this to find out. Hello. One other book I have for you is from the children's series section, and this one is The Magnificent Makers, and so you need to check all of them out. But this particular one is called How to Test a Friendship. These books are written by Theanne Griffith, and this one involves discovering a magical makerspace and checking it out. But they enter a magical maze with cool science games, puzzles behind every door, and they'll enter that magical portal. Will they find a wacky scientist? Giant puzzles to test their skills? Holograms of animals, plants, and more? But it will test their friendship. Best of all, at the end of every one of these books, there's make your own creations. You have to check out these books.